Hi guys, happy Monday. My name's Nan. Just as a little reminder, I wanted to talk to you guys about motivation. Motivation is something that we all struggle with. It's so easy to get distracted by everyday life. We're all struggling through one situation or another. We all have kids, work, life, different stressors every single day that are weighing on us. So I wanted to share with you guys some tips and some things that I do to help me stay self-motivated. There's a silly saying out there that says, motivation doesn't last, but neither does bathing. And that's why we recommend it daily. So you have to keep yourself motivated every single day. And one way to do that is just to really know what your goals are and think about your goals. I know last week we really have started to talk about your why and starting to dig deep. And that's something that you need to think about every single day. What's going to get you up out of bed? This is going to be something that we all need to dig really deep, and something that makes you want to make you want to cringe and cry. Because these goals that you have, you don't have to have this vision for your life, but these goals is what's going to drive you every single day, and it's also what's going to attract people to you. So every single month, you need to be setting goals for your life. You need to be setting goals for your business. So if that's Success Club 5, you need to be adding coaches. You need to be running challenge groups. And you need to have family goals and financial goals every single month. Goals attract like-minded people. So, what we need to be doing is we need to be plugging in every single day, doing personal development. I know that we hear it all the time, but one thing that I have found is if I'm struggling, that's because I haven't been plugging into the personal development. I've probably missed a couple of days. So we have to be able to do that, because that's what's going to get us up in the morning to press play at 6 a.m. That's what's going to get us to do our invites. That's what's going to get us to, start sharing on social media, listening to National Wake Up Calls, and, just really plugging into those vital behaviors, because nobody's going to do it for us. Nobody else is going to get up at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. and nobody's going to press play for you. Nobody's going to do your invites. So for me, after reading 10 to 15 minutes of my personal development, I just feel so empowered and I'm ready to invite. Those days, though, when I'm really struggling, maybe I read 10 to 15 minutes and I'm still just not there. So I'm going to go ahead and I might continue for maybe 30 minutes. And after that, after reading that, I'm ready to invite. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to add value to people's lives. And we have to be growing every single day as a person. If we're not growing every day as a person, how are we going to share and add value to others? So really, by us growing every single day, we're being the best challenger. We are being the best coach, and that's who we want to be. So imagine who you want your best challenger to be, or who you want that best coach to be, and be that person. We all have struggles and distractions. If you're constantly not bettering yourself, if you're constantly just not reading and growing, you can't influence, and you have to self-influence, so that way you can add and plant seeds and add that value to other people. One saying that I heard one time was, you can't take someone where you haven't gone before. And that's so true. When I started coaching, I kind of think that that's maybe what got me to really realize that, everybody talked about personal development, but I was like, I was doing the vital behaviors minus the personal development. I was listening, to podcasts and stuff, but I wasn't doing the reading, and that's really where I started to grow. It was when I started reading books like The Energy Bus, and that's really where I started to see my business start to really grow. And what that means is you can't take your coaches somewhere that you haven't gone. So if you're not growing and bettering yourself, if I'm not doing that every single day, how am I going to show my coaches? So that's something that I think about all the time. And when I'm done for today, every day before I go to bed, the one thing that I ask myself is, if my coaches did what I did to move my business today, would they have moved their business forward? And if I can't go to bed and say that and know that I moved my business forward, then chances are then I need to go back out and I need to send out some invites. I need to add